One. Um, I've been sitting here just debating whether or not to do this. I don't want to come off as an opportunist, but there is a mystery that's gone viral in all over the world. Um, this 19-year-old girl, Kenneka Jenkins, was found dead in a freezer, in like a walk-in freezer or cooler, whatever they call it, at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont, Illinois, which is like a suburb of Chicago. Um, well, this particular situation is not, at least for me, it is not going to do a whole lot of good to do a tarot card reading to figure out what happened to Kenneka because she has died. I don't know her. I don't have anything that belongs to her in my hand. I don't have any way to connect with her. So for me, a tarot card reading just won't be, it won't work. It will tell how I feel about the situation, or maybe even the people around her feel about the situation, but I'm not that good, and I've been reading tarot cards for about 30 years. You have to be really careful when you dabble in the occult because um, there's a high incidence for unusual activities, unusual happenings as a result of that. So, because she is deceased and I don't know her, I decided to use my mind's eye to see if I could come up with what happened to her. And I came up with some interesting things. Um, I first saw her um, near some brown buildings that look like the other buildings, like the buildings match. And I see a small car parked on the side there on the street. And then I see her being very happy, being very excited. Someone told her, don't go. I see a male that's about 6 foot tall, maybe 6'1". He looks taller than that, but he's only around about 6 foot 6'1". He is wearing a multicolored jacket or shirt. Can't tell which it is. He has a light complexion. I see part of his hair. Looks like he might have a cap on because I only see his hairline. The rest I don't see. He's got a soft texture hair, really soft, easy to comb through. Um, he has something to do with her life, with Kenneka's life. I don't know exactly where he fits in, but I do see him. Then I'm jumping to the hotel, the elevator, and then the hotel room where this get together was. I'm sensing her being bothered. Something was bothering her, not anything majorly. Not no one. I don't feel anyone threatened her, or I don't feel that she was raped or abused or killed there in the room. It's just something, you know, how you're annoyed by something, like in your everyday life, something annoys you or something bothers you, or it's not sitting well with you. Well, she had those kind of feelings there. And she became inebriated, and then it didn't matter anymore. I see her leaving the room, and I don't believe this happened on the third floor, but I see a 3 and a 1 on a door, and I don't exactly know what that means. 31 on a door. And I see the 31 sort of, I don't know if I want to say encased, but it was in a door with uh, a pattern, not a diamond. The pattern is like almost like a square, but the corners of the square are kind of loopy. I see the doors are beige, and I see her walking, and I don't know why I see a 31. I don't know what that means. I don't even believe it was her hotel room was a number 31. I don't even believe it was on the third floor, but I do see room 31. And then I see her walking, and I see carpet that reminds me of royalty. I don't know exactly what that means. Sometimes, at least for me, when I'm doing a reading or when I'm using my intuition, it's almost the best I can describe it. It's like trying to remember something that has already happened. Say if you're trying to recall memory from 5, 10 years ago, you don't know all the details, but certain things come out in your mind, in your memory. At least for me, that's what it's like. I can see and smell what was going on at that time for her. Um, and at first she takes stairs to one level, and then she finds the elevator, um, and then she gets in the elevator, and instinctively she pushes. I see L lower level. I see her pushing the button that says lower level. She gets off the elevator, and she is lost. And I see her walking a lot, and her legs are tired, and she's tired. And I think, I feel that she was looking for someone to ask directions, but there was no one around. There was no one that she was able to ask. Um, and she simply was tired, and she went into the walk-in cooler, not exactly knowing what that was. And it almost feels like she was hiding from someone. Um, Although I truly don't believe anyone killed her. But she must have sensed some kind of danger because I feel like she was hiding. Maybe because she thought she'd, get in trouble, or maybe I don't know what she thought, to be honest with you, but she's hiding and hovering in the walk-in cooler, and I'm positive. And I see her hair is wet, her face is wet, her chest is wet, and it's from vomit. I believe she aspirated. Um, I also feel like there's an earring that's was not in her ears. In her ear. Was not in her ear. And it may have been down in her clothes. And she was, I see her sitting. I see her almost sitting slouched. I see her sitting down. And I feel like she died from aspirating. I don't feel that anyone killed her. I don't feel she was murdered. I don't think the hotel is covering anything up. Not to pin any bows on them or hand them any bouquets. I just don't feel that they're covering anything up. I don't think an employee of the hotel had anything to do with anything. I just think, unfortunately, she had too much to drink. She consumed so much in a short period of time. I believe she threw it up, and I believe walking made her I believe she was nauseous, and I believe she aspirated on liquid, and I think that liquid was vomit. Um, and I do hope that her family, especially her mother, her friends, her family, I hope that they get peace and closure. It's not a easy thing to lose someone, especially a 19-year-old, especially in that way. But that's what I get. That's my psychic intuition. I don't feel it was foul play. I feel as though, unfortunately, it was brought on by her behavior. I wish you all well, and I wish the best of the best for everyone. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week. This is Liz. This is Tomorrow Again. Great day.